Hey you guys, welcome back to the channel. It's Ashley. Today is day 17 on my water fast, and I am super excited because I checked out it's kind of like a biography of Dr. Sebi. And if you guys don't know who that is, he is basically a natural healer. I joined a group. He does a lot of talks about alkalinity and that's Wally. He does a lot of talks about alkaline meals and excess mucus in the body and everything. And so I've been really looking into his videos and his teachings. I'm not 100% convinced yet, but if you guys have seen my other videos, you know that I am currently looking into the different types of lifestyles out there to see what type of lifestyle I want to live after I get done with this weight loss journey, because I do want to make sure that I continue the healthy choices and make sure that I can, just be as healthy in general as possible. So let me give you a little bit of the rundown of the video that I watched, because it's really super informational. As you can see, my scenery has kind of changed. I completely redid my room. I put up a new desk. That is the artwork that I was working on. It's actually a water drop. Let me see if I can show you up close. Okay, so this was my very first one. Please be nice, but it is a water drop, and it is something that really represents me and kind of my journey. That was a little dot painting that I did, but yeah, so this is kind of the things that I'm starting to work on. It's really therapeutic, and yeah, I really love it. So that was really fun to do, and so yeah, anyway, so day 17, I'm feeling really great. Let me just go into this video. That's what I kind of want to share with you guys, because if you haven't checked into his story, it's actually really fascinating, and it really makes you think that he was onto something that the authorities didn't want released to the public. So basically, so he was a healer, and he used a lot of herbs and alkaline foods. He claimed to cure all kinds of diseases. We have, cancer, diabetes, lupus, blindness, even AIDS. And his philosophy was basically that a lot of these diseases and incurable things that people have is caused by a lot of the excess mucus caused by the acidity of the foods that we're eating. And it can be reversed and cured by an alkaline electric food diet. So the body is electric, and he believed that putting in electric living whole foods that the molecular structure was not broken in any way is what feeds our body and keeps us going. Otherwise, you're just putting dead things into our body. So he was actually brought to court because he was practicing without a medical license. But the thing is he wasn't prescribing prescription medications. He was simply healing people through natural remedies. And they basically told him that he needed to prove that his methods were curing people. And so he did. He actually proved by what the patients had to do was go to one doctor, get a diagnosis, or if they already had one, it needed to be documented, show that they went to him, went on his regimen, and then went to another doctor who then cleared them of all diseases or illnesses or whatever that was hurting them, basically. He did this with like 77, 78 people. Every single one of them had gone to two different doctors, one to diagnose them. They went for treatment, and then they went to another doctor who basically said you're free of any of the diseases or ailments that you used to have. And he proved this, and so he won his case. There were actually, there was a bunch of controversy surrounding his death. Some people think he's a fraud because of some of the things that he claims, which in a way I understand, just because it is his opinion. But at the same time, he has the research and the experience to back it up. So the controversy surrounding his death, he was basically arrested and he was arrested because he was carrying an excess of like $37,000 at an airport, and he didn't have documentation for it. Anything over 10,000, I think, had to be documented. They called his company, and there was a lot of drama, you guys. I'm skipping a lot of the parts. There was a lot of drama. People were stealing from him, including a wife and children and whatever. They called his company to get the documentation for the money that he had, and nobody answered. And so he went to prison or jail. I don't know which one it was, but, and it was there that he supposedly died from pneumonia. Now, he told his daughter 3 days prior to his death that he was convinced somebody was trying to kill him, and that he had actually been fasting for 2 weeks prior because he was not going to eat the food that they were trying to serve him or drink the water that they were trying to give him. So, there was also, I guess, reporters that had gone to talk to him, and they reported that he looked perfectly fine. Like, there was nothing wrong with him. So yeah, he told his daughter that he was sure that somebody was trying to kill him. Now, his death wasn't the only suspicious, controversy thing surrounding him. Lisa Left Eye Lopez, who was part of TLC, if you guys remember, kind of showing my age there. She actually passed away after seeing him and fasting for 40 days and following his regimen. She told him that she was going to make him famous by, spreading the word that he was a healer and that he had cured all this stuff and whatever. She actually got in a car accident in Honduras where he was, and she was killed. Now, more recently in the news, the rapper Nipsey, he actually passed away, and he was killed. And both of them had actually claimed that they were going to go public with his findings and with his curing and healing and everything. And so a lot of the controversy was around people who had actually found this new way of life, curing these incurable diseases through food and through herbs and different complexes and everything. So it makes complete sense. I'm not a conspiracy theorist per se, but it does really sound controversial. And so knowing what I know now about the health industry, the foods, what it does to our body and everything, having been on this journey for over 2 years now, it makes complete sense, because the big pharmaceutical companies, billion-dollar industry, why would they want you healing yourselves with food or medicine from or getting your medicine through herbs and natural remedies? Because they're going to lose out on all that money. So, I mean, it makes complete sense. It is definitely very scary, and it kind of makes you think, hey, I found this way of life. I'm doing better. I am, no longer having disease. I'm no longer having diabetes. I'm no longer having high blood pressure. I don't need to go to the doctor anymore. This stuff works. It kind of makes you scared to say anything, because if these people, these celebrities, can be killed because of, and it's just a theory, you guys, I'm not, accusing anybody, but if they can be killed, what's to say the rest of us who, speak publicly on it? I don't know. Everything's a big conspiracy, right? So anyway, that's what I found out about Dr. Sebi. Like I said, there was a lot of drama. I'm going to post the link for the original video that I watched down in the description below. Check it out. It is kind of long, but it goes through his entire life story and all the drama and everything. You guys can decide for yourself. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and thank you guys so much for watching. I will check in with you in my next video, as I'm going to go over some of the discrepancies that I've kind of found and the things that I'm having issues wrapping my head around the whole alkaline diet, because I'd love to talk to you guys about it. So thanks so much for watching. I will see you in my next video tomorrow for day 18.